When you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
One day, my 11-year-old daughter, Willow, came to me and said, "Mommy, did you know that there were girls my age in the United States that are being trafficked?" And I didn't.
Ooh. Does that mean you all can have other partners, but you just have to be respectful with each other?
So people only think in terms of people are trying to put something on it. Will and Jada, what they doing with other people?
Yeah.
Right? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much of nothing. The goal is not a goal.
Hi, Miss Pinkett. You look fantastic.
How you guys doing, baby?
All right, good to see you.
We
gotta go. We're blocking traffic.
Oh, we got it. Oh, we're blocking traffic. I'm sorry.
What do you say about the allegations? There's like, like so many rumors. Anything you want to say?
We suing.
I know that's right. Thank you, Miss Pinkett.
All right, fam, you're not ready for this level of Hollywood drama. G. Pinkett Smith never wanted to shy away from controversy, has lit up the internet with bombshell revelations about her ex-husband Will Smith's connections to Sean Diddy comes. And let's just say this isn't your typical celebrity gossip. Turns out Will and Jada weren't just regulars at Diddy's infamous freak-offs, but were reportedly central figures in the wild and secretive scenes that unfolded. Their insiders claim that the power couple wasn't alone. Diddy, J-Lo, Will, and Jada allegedly shared a dynamic. Beyond friendship, the rumors swirling suggests some sort of secret relationship or affair was in play, with whispers that Diddy and Will actually clashed over J-Lo. Let that sink in. Two of the biggest names in entertainment fighting behind the scenes over one of Hollywood's most iconic stars.
Puffy, man. Puffy, Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett. What was the incident that happened between the two of you?
Matt Damien was giving Ben Affleck a little birthday celebration at the Four Seasons. So it was a Sunday. So me, Jen, and Puff went over there to the little celebration. So I get in the joint and I see Will Smith's sister. She had just got married, and her and her husband was sitting there with black and red Michael Jackson Thriller jackets on, and they both had them on. I was like, oh my God. I said, I don't believe it. I was laughing like they had matching Thriller jackets on. Now, she looking at me funny because when I was in Cali, she had tried to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a how much money Will is making. I would never talk to her. It's not my speed. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not my speed. So I'm over there, and I'm like on the other side of them, while Puff, Jennifer Lopez, Matt Damien, Ben Affleck, Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett. They all over there, and they drinking, having fun, and stuff like that. So about an hour or so, Puff come over to me. He said, "Yo, Gene, come go to the restroom with me." I said, "All right, we walk to the restroom." And I said, we walked to the restroom. I said, "Yo, what's wrong, man? What's up, man? What's wrong with you?" He said, "Yo, I think Will and Jada trying to pull Jenna. I need you to come close to me, close over there by us. Because if he keep on with this, I'm going to snuff it." We'll go beat the shit out of shit. And if it's one-on-one, I'm going to see what he got. He said, "Gene, I ain't playing, man." I said, because people don't understand, he's saying game, and I was always like a big uncle to this till he started, and people say what they want to say, but I've seen our friends die, I've seen people get hurt, I've seen rappers get killed, die, and everything like that, and our relationship ain't the same no more. I went from big uncle, security, all that to I don't you don't. So now, I said, Will Smith gonna beat you, man. And I'm gonna see what he got first. And then he said, yo, Gene, I ain't playing with you, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna snuff that. You better be on him. I said, yeah, I got him, man. Yeah, he thought that Jada and Will was trying to pull Jennifer, but she ends up with Ben Affleck. Y'all remember that day, right, at the Four Seasons? She had got with Chris after that Chris, but that was only a facade, some bullshit. But I remember that very well.
When you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true? You really heard that? Well, yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read? I don't know what you're talking about.
And that's not even scratching the surface. If there's one thing Jada made clear during her Red Table Talk era, it's that her and Will's marriage wasn't conventional throughout their entire marriage. Jada and Will reportedly had an open polyamorous relationship, something they were apparently cool with, but was it their choice or was it the influence of Diddy's chaotic anything-goes lifestyle?
What does it mean to love in freedom?
The simple idea is it's friendship versus marital prison.
Ooh. Does that mean you all can have other partners, but you just have to be respectful with each other?
So people only think in terms of people are trying to put something on it. Will and Jada, what they doing with other people?
Yeah.
Right? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much or nothing. The goal is not a goal. We're gonna love each other
no matter what.
Will gets right to the heart of their non-traditional marriage during the Oprah conversation Will Smith, out today on Apple TV+. The couple first revealed details last year on Red Table Talk, which coined a new term.
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes.
Was that hard for you sitting there?
No. It's like, no.
How long were you all actually separated? Was it months or years?
We never actually officially separated. We agreed that she had to make herself happy. I had to make myself happy. And then we were going to present ourselves back to the relationship.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
It's a far cry from the start of their relationship. In his new memoir titled Will, out Tuesday, he writes, quote, "We drank every day and had multiple times every day for 4 straight months. There were only 2 possibilities. I was going to satisfy this woman or I was going to die trying."
Those early days were spectacular.
It ended up being a lot more complex than that.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business. Yeah. But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But,
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened? An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes. It was a relationship. Now, in the process, and you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did. And it all started with, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing. When Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found, and from there,
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with you.
You kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah,
we decided that we were going to figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well,
I really felt like we could be over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on with August.
Launched into an interaction. What do you feel like you were looking for?
It had been, and it was, I think that has a lot, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in the cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn as your health, or whether it's your addictions. There's something about fixing people versus, and taught me that.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like.
And I wish. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracle.
Yeah, you got to go. And I'm just happy.
There's a real power in just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what. You can't know that
until you go
through some stuff. I don't want to go through this no more. I'm gonna get you back first.
I think we're good on that. Okay.
Okay, that's probably true.
And I don't think it's about.
No, for me it is.
I'll give you that petty. That's what you want. But I will definitely say,
25 years and counting.
We got together. Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
But yeah, it's just.
I told you the first year we were married, I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe it.
I thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
Yeah, I didn't know.
How am I doing?
You're awesome.
My friend group, I'm the only polyamorous person, and I have the least.
It takes practice to have those difficult conversations.
This has been a journey for you, Miss Willow. How did you make this decision?
With polyamory, I feel like the main foundation is the freedom to be able to create a relationship style that works for you, and not just stepping into monogamy because that's what everyone around you says is the right thing to do. Right. So I was like, how can I structure the way that I approach relationships with that in mind? Yeah. Also, doing research into polyamory, the main reasons why monogamous relationships or why marriage, why divorces happen is infidelity. Yeah. Let's say you haven't always been the kind of person that wanted to have sex all the time, but your partner is.
Right.
Are you going to be the person to say, just because I don't have these needs, you can't have them either? In my friend group, I'm the only polyamorous person, and I have the least out of all of my friends.
Willow Smith brought the newest debate to Red Table Talk.
It takes practice to have those difficult conversations.
On Wednesday, the multi-generation dynamic got personal once again, this time with Willow's revelation that she's polyamorous.
This has been a journey for you, Miss Willow. How did you make this decision?
With polyamory, I feel like the main foundation is the freedom to be able to create a relationship style that works for you, and not just stepping into monogamy because that's what everyone around you says is the right thing to do.
Right. The 20-year-old singer opened up about her perspective on polyamory relationships, helping her mom and Gammy understand her desire to have multiple intimate partners at the same time.
So I was like, how can I structure the way that I approach relationships with that in mind? Yeah. Also, doing research into polyamory, the main reasons why monogamous relationships or why marriage, why divorces happen is infidelity. Yeah. Let's say you haven't always been the kind of person that wanted to have all the time, but your partner is.
Right.
Are you going to be the person to say, just because I don't have these needs, you can't have them either?
Right.
Throughout the series, all three women have maintained an open mind with topics about and Mom Jada Pinkett Smith's reaction here was no different.
How did you feel when I told you that I was polyamorous?
When you were like, hey, this is my get down, I was like, I totally get it. Wanting to set up your life in a way that you can have what it is that you want. I think anything goes as long as the intentions are clear. You know what I mean?
To everyone.
Yeah. Most people are practicing monogamy
because they feel like they have no other choice. Right. We all know that most people out here doing unethical non-monogamy any damn way.
And while Gammy tried to understand the concept, the matriarch pointed out that many people still believe in monogamous relationships.
There's comfort in that it provides to almost like a social order. Yes. To life in setting boundaries and commitments. I guess I'm not really clear on what it offers you. Could you imagine being in a group and loving everyone equally? No. Whether it be platonic or not? Mm-mm. Wow. Well, then I don't know what to say. That's because of Gam's ideas around love.
The conversation also looked to the future, and Willow admitted that for her to walk down the aisle one day, there would need to be some stipulations in place first.
What are your feelings and ideas around marriage as you know it today? The history of marriage really irks me. Yeah. Just the history of marriage as a whole and what it has represented over the years for women in particular. I feel like the only way that I would get married is, let's say me and my partner or partners wants to help people and we need to put our finances together in order to make that vision happen. That's the only way I could see myself getting married.
These revelatory conversations have become a trademark of Red Table Talk, and Jada told E.T. the secrets behind their intense discussions.
But what is it about this when people come and sit here? What's that magic sauce that just makes people say, yeah, I'm gonna spill?
Well, I think it's not even so much, because that's never our intention.
Yeah, exactly.
We just always want to have just real conversations, and so I think it's we're in the conversation with you. Right. Yeah, we're sharing our stories, we're sharing our experiences. It's a safe space for you.
Diddy had a tap with another man. Did they catch you by surprise or no? Well, all this is by surprise to me. A lot of this is by surprise of me, to be totally honest, man, because I knew Puff Daddy, I knew Diddy before he was Love and Brother Love and back to Diddy, so no. But the Dlur, he's the Dlur now. A lot of is surprising. But it's not unheard of, because you hear of all kinds of, and whether it registered with you or you internalize it or something like that, that's a whole another story. What's your take on this wild situation? Are the Smiths victims of Diddy's infamous lifestyle? Or are they just Hollywood's ultimate chaos agents? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates. Until next time, keep it real, take care, bye.